Hi and welcome back to 1911 Woodworks. In today's video I've got two very simple builds that you can build from home. So let's get into it. Okay, so in today's build I've got two games that I'm going to be showing you. The first game is going to be this game, which is basically where you've got to balance 6 nails on top of the middle nail. So that's a nice little challenge game for people when they're coming over at Christmas. And then the second game is a good old classic of Tic Tac Toe or noughts and crosses. I don't know what it is that you like to call it, but please let me know in the comment section below. So let's get into it. For this first project, what you're going to need to have is 7 nails. The nails that I'm going to be using are 5.6mm thick by 125mm long. Then I've got this piece of British oak. It came off a piece of old furniture which got painted up, so I just salvaged it. I've got loads of offcuts of it, so I'm going to use that today. You don't have to use oak, you can use any type of wood you like it, you know, pine, maple, walnut, whatever you want, as long as it's a nice piece of wood that you can hammer a nail into, then you're going to be perfectly fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to head over to the miter saw first. I'm just going to tidy this up a bit, and then we'll be able to move on to putting it together. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little shaving off that edge, just to get rid of paint, and then the width for this wood is like 7.5 centimeters, so I think I'm just going to cut it down to 7 centimeters by 7 centimeters. But I mean, whatever you do, I mean, you can go to them measurements if you want. You can make the wood bigger, you can make it smaller. It's entirely up to you. But yeah, that's the dimensions that I'm going to work to. Okay, so I've cut that down to size, so I've got a nice clean piece of wood now. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a quick blast with some 120 grit sandpaper, and then finish it off with some 180 grit sandpaper, and then when that's done I can drill some holes for the nails, so I'll do that now. Okay, so that's all sanded down now, but what I'm going to do around each edge there, just on them 4 sides, which is going to be the top, I'm just going to add a 45-degree chamfer just to give it that little finished look to it. You don't have to do this, it's just my preference and what I want to do. So I'll quickly do that, and then all we've got to do then is drill the different size holes that we need, and then add the nails in. So I'll do that now. Okay, I've added a chamfer on each of them top sides. So what I'm going to do now is just we're in 180 grit sandpaper. I'm just going to give them edges just a quick little blast, and then drill the holes. Okay, so that's all sanded down on the edges now, and then I've also just used my punch and evenly spaced out where I'm going to be drilling my holes. So for this centre hole, I'm going to be drilling it with a 5mm bit. I know the nail is 5.6mm thick, but once I've hammered that one in, that nail's not going anywhere, that's just going to stay in place all the time. The remaining 6 holes down the sides, they're going to be drilled using a 6mm bit, because they're the nails that you're going to be ultimately taking out and using to put on top of the other nail to try and balance them. So yeah, I'm going to get them drilled now. Okay, so I've got all my holes cut now, so I'm just going to quickly apply a little bit of oil to it, just to finish it off. You don't have to. And then when I've done that, I've got some little felt sticky pads. I'm just going to stick it underneath on each corner. Yet again, you don't have to do that. And then to finish it off, I'll hammer a nail into centre one, so that's nice and sturdy. I do advise when you're drilling your holes, especially the middle hole, which is the most important hole, make sure that you're drilling it, if you're using a hand drill, just make sure you're drilling it so it's going perfectly straight, because you want your nail being as upright as possible. You don't want it leaning or anything like that, because otherwise the game and the objective ain't going to really work, to be fair. So yeah, just bear that in mind. it's absolutely raining cats and dogs at the moment, but it's not going to stop the video. I'm just going to work through it, so hopefully it don't pick up too much noise on video. But for project number 2, you're going to need just a piece of scrap board. I've got that lying about, so I'm going to get that used up, and then I've got some 18mm dowel, which I'm going to cut down into little pieces at 3 centimeters. So I'm going to cut 9 pieces at that. So you want to have at least 30 centimeters of length of that to be able to get all them pieces out of it, unless you choose to cut your pieces smaller than 3 centimeters. So I'm going to basically start off with the board, and I'm going to get that cut down to 16 centimeters by 16 centimeters on the table saw. So I'll do that now. Okay, so that's my piece of wood cut. What I'm going to do now is around the edges, just on the top, because that's how it's going to be. So just on the top side, I'm going to just put a 45-degree chamfer around all 4 edges. When that's done, I'll then give it a light sand down with some 180 grit sandpaper. Okay, so that's all chamfered down. And then sanded down as well. Unfortunately I forgot to hit the record button when I was chamfering it, but yeah, it was just pretty much the same as what I did with the previous project with the balancing nail game. So now that's all been sanded down, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to apply a little bit of stain to this. So I'm going to apply some light oak stain that I've got first, and then I'll move into cutting the pieces out of the 18mm dowel that I've got. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I've got that all stained up, so I'm just going to let that dry, and then I'll move on to cutting my 9 pieces. Just in case you're wondering, the stain that I've used, it's that Village Green Light Oak, and I'll be using the same brand of stain on my pieces once I've got them cut to size. So I'll leave a link in the description for you, just in case you're interested in checking that out. I highly recommend it. I've tried several different stains now, and this brand's come up as my favourite. So yeah, if you're interested in giving it a go, I'll leave that link in the description for you. Okay, so I'm over at the miter saw now, and I'm going to cut 9 pieces at 3 centimeters long. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I've got my 9 pieces cut. All I'm going to do is around the edges, I'm just going to tidy it up with a bit of sandpaper. Once they're tidied up, I'm going to stain 4 of the pieces red and 5 of the pieces blue. So I'll do that now. Okay, so all my pieces are now sanded down. So what I'm going to do now is just apply a little bit of stain. So 4 of the pieces I'm going to go for poppy red, and 5 of the pieces I'm going to go for cobalt blue. So both Village Green, like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description to what stains that I've used in this video. Yeah, I'll do that now. Okay, so I've got everything stained up now, so I'm going to apply a little bit of beeswax to all the 9 pieces and the board, and then when I've done that I can move on to the next step. Okay, I've applied a coat of beeswax to all my pieces, so what I'm going to do is leave that to leave the beeswax to set properly, and then I'll get a dry cloth and just buff it up a bit. In the meantime, what I'm going to do is head over to my table saw, because the board, I'm just going to put some grooves in, just to create a little bit of a grid. and then all that's left to do after that then is, once I've got my grid made up, each square, just drill a hole just for the dowels to sit in. So I'll crack on with that now. So I forgot to mention that when I took my board over to the table saw to create the grid, I set my table saw at 5.3 centimeters. That way the squares that form the board, they're all like just even size, so just bear that one in mind. Okay, so I've got my grid all put onto the board now, so looks really good, that, to be fair. What I'm going to do now is just mark out the centre of each square, and then using a 3/4 inch Forstner bit, I'm just going to drill an hole directly in the centre of each square, just so that the pieces can sit in nice and snug. So they're not going to be like overly tight, because obviously you're going to have to need to keep getting the pieces out when you're playing your next game, but they're just going to sit nicely in there. So I'll do that now. Okay, so when you've drilled all your holes, your board should look like that, and now it's just time to put all pieces in, and then that's a completed project. Okay, so that's both builds complete now. Obviously that one's made out of solid oak, that one's been stained light oak, but I think they both look, both got that nice premium look to them both. I have put felt pads on the bottom of both games, so when you're putting it down on the side, it's got that nice little cushioned sound to it, so it just has it that little bit of premium finish, if you like. I know I can't wait to set this inside and show my kids. I know they're going to love it, like, so my kids love playing Tic Tac Toe. They're always like drawing grid art in the rugs in the bedrooms and wanting me to sit down and play Tic Tac Toe with them, or noughts and crosses, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, if you've liked this video, please smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it, and also get your comments in the section below, what you think about these builds, what you think about the video. In terms of subscribers, I'm just short of 900 subscribers now, so I'm going along nicely, and I really appreciate everybody who has subscribed to show the support for the channel. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It's absolutely free, don't cost you a penny, and it just you know, whilst I'm seeing the channel grow, it just lets me know that I'm doing something good, and I'm doing something that you enjoy. So please consider hitting that subscribe button. But yeah, what I am going to do is, before the video's up, I'm going to show you how the nail trick works. Like I said I would. If you don't want to see how it works and you want to have a go at building this yourself, and then try and figure out how to balance the 6 nails on top, then don't watch the very end of this video, because it'll be a massive giveaway as to how to do it. But yeah, also if you do end up making any of these builds, please send me your pictures in to the email address along the bottom of the screen here. I've not had as many pictures this week, so I'm going to hang fire with putting pictures up at the end of this video, and then I'm going to wait until I've got a few more pictures so I can put a good collection of your builds up at the end, hopefully, of the next video. But we'll see. We'll just see how many pictures I get sent through. But yeah, like I said, as always, I'm grateful for your support, grateful for everyone who has subscribed. It really does mean a lot. It really helps out the channel, everybody who subscribes, and appreciate all your likes that you give, and appreciate all your nice comments. So I'm genuinely just really appreciative of everything you do. So yeah, until next time, this has been 1911 Woodworks. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.